Hey, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Go. In today's episode, I'm sick. That's where I've been the past week. Hi, I'm currently dying. Um, so I've missed out on the first event of the season, which was apparently a banger. The Hunt for Gold, something like that. Um, I'm just gonna check for shinies real quick while I have y'all. It is a new season, and in today's episode, there's gonna be a lot of cuts just from cutting out the coughing, besides that first one that shows I'm sick. Ooh, cutie fly. Haven't seen one of these since it first launched. Um, so, yeah, I'm sick. Missed the Hunt for Gold, but apparently it was a banger event, which is dope because we need more banger events. There's a lot of stuff to cover, and I'm going to try and do it without dying. So in just a couple days, actually, it's going to be Dive into Water Festival. The Water Festival is coming back, and I'm going to be sick for the start of it. Water Festival, OG event, amazing, always a good time. However, this time it's going to release Sandygast, which is one of my favorite Alola shinies. Instead of regular sand, it turns into black sand. So eventually, it will be a very cool shiny to hunt. Um, but along with it, uh, let's see, it can also evolve. Sand, basically, like, oh, little shovel, little sand. So, oh, sand castle. Global challenge. There's gonna be a global challenge, which is dope. And then once we reach the global challenge bonus, there'll be increased candy for nice, great, and excellent throws, as well as extra XLs as well. Wild encounters, lots of cool stuff, lots of shiny stuff, lots of Stardust, especially Shelter, Staryu, those two, extra Stardust, so very cool. Lots of great shinies in this bunch. Actually, pretty much everything, all the common stuff can be shiny, including Clauncher can now be shiny, being a red lobster instead of a blue one, so that's very cool. Uh, Phenomenal shiny, actually. And shiny Mantine in the wild. Also Poplio. Speaking of Poplio, um, before I got sick, in the Mewtwo raids, I actually hatched a 100% Poplio, which is dope. Uh, Speaking of which, did not get the shiny Shadow Mewtwo, but that's okay. Field research tasks. The Drippy Lapras is back, which is dope, as well as Binacle, Frillish, Clauncher as possible shinies, as well as Sandygast there. Mega Research for Blastoise, Swampert, Spotlight Hour with 5 different Pokemon instead of just one, which is kind of cool. They're all like crab themed, which is nice. Event bonus 4 times Rainy Lure duration, and Rainy Cast form can be shiny, so that's dope. And there will be a $5 timed research, as well as check out this surfing pose, kind of dope. In the raids, we got some okay stuff. 3-star raids. Eh, they can actually all be shiny, which is kind of dope. Lapras wearing the scarf. And then we have the uh, the Lake Guardian trio, which is dope. Um, I actually did some remote raids. I know, gasp. I did some remote raids. Thanks for the invites. And got my first ever Mesprit and first ever Uxie. I was sick though. Wasn't thinking. Didn't record either of those, but I can go ahead and show you them. Um, Legendary. Right here. Mesprit and Uxie, my first ones ever, which is super cool. Um, Very excited about that. Can't be excited though, or I will start coughing. And then some new avatar items. There's a dive outfit as well as a Sandygast hat, which is kind of dope. Kind of love it. Might need to cop. Um, so that's super fun. There's also an in-game, like, or not in-game, but like a separate Pokemon Go web store where it is definitely better to get your Pokecoins over there because you do get more Pokecoins per like dollar than in the regular store. So that's just a fun fact. Go Battle League Hidden Gems update. Normally, I make a whole separate video on this for the Go Battle Leaguers, but my voice just can't. There's going to be new attacks. Yes, new attacks. Liquidation. Um, chance to lower your defense by 1 stage and leafage a fast attack. Um, some attack changes. Uh, Icicle Spear, slight buff. Poison Fang, slight buff. Rollout, slight buff. Mud Bomb, slight buff. Seed Bomb, slight buff, but also the energy costs increased as well. And then a bunch of move updates, which is super cool. Definitely going to be interested in how those pan out for PvP. A lot of very interesting, like fun ones, very cool. The biggest one for non-PvP though is this one right here. Tyranitar with Brutal Swing does get it back to being the #1 Dark type attacker in the game. I think for a while Weavile and maybe some legendaries kind of overtook it, but now with Brutal Swing it does reclaim its #1 spot at the Dark type attacker. And I think that's, I mean, a lot of this stuff is great, very fun, cool stuff. But I think that that's the biggest one yeah, that's the biggest one for non-PvPers. It's just going to be Brutal Swing on Tyranitar. Gold Research Day. I think this whole event premise was super cool. I've heard nothing but good things about the event. Very sad that I was not able to participate. I think I was waiting on chest x-rays. So basically what I have is an acute form of bronchitis, but at first it started off just as a cough. I was like, oh, it's kind of strange. Went to the urgent care. Okay, you got an acute upper respiratory infection. A couple days of rest, should be fine. Here's some medicine. Medicine didn't help. Rest didn't help. But I was like, can't miss any more work. Let me go back into work, try and tough this out. Almost immediately got sent home. It's like, hey, go rest more. You're not ready yet. I appreciate you coming in, trying to tough it out. Go home, get rest. Went to urgent care instead. It's like, hey, it's been like 3 days. It hasn't gotten any better. In fact, got worse. So then they're like, yeah, you're definitely worse. Because I got the same doctor, which is dope. Because, they're kind of like on a rotation. Somehow I got the same doctor. So cool. And they were like, oof, yeah, definitely worse. Also, you might have pneumonia. We're going to need some chest x-rays. Got the x-ray results back. No pneumonia. Very bad case of bronchitis. So I'm on a few different medicines. And, well, hopefully they work. But this event was super, super cool sounding. The premise of it was neat. I was so excited. Unfortunately, not able to participate. But there was stuff for like Caterpie, Magikarp, Nosepass, Sableye, and Barboach, all golden shinies, plus like the golden lure modules, etc. Lots of Pokemon that have gold shinies in general in the wild. Super, super cool. I think the event, like the whole idea of the event, and apparently the execution of the event, was super fun. Axew Community Day is going to be on June 10th. So in about a week from now. So hopefully I'll be better by then. I might go to like a different spot actually, maybe like a park where I can get lots of fresh air and not be around people. And also like if I need to dip, I can just dip. So potentially not at Disney Springs for this community day. But very fun, very excited. Also, I haven't even checked out, what's the moveset going to be? Haxorus will learn Breaking Swipe. Sounds about right. Cool. That's going to be really great for Haxorus. New style shop, which is dope. A lot of like interesting like little updates to that. I think the best part about that is the closet feature. So I can go in here, I put a mask on my avatar because sick. But yeah, the style shop. I think this is super cool. I think it's like a little nice quality of life update. So like instead of seeing only the shop, or instead of seeing only the pants, you can kind of like see the whole. You can see the whole fit going on here. Um, oh, and you can see the different like colors and whatnot for different things. So I think this is super cool. I think it's, and it's like nowhere close to the actual exchange button to accidentally press things. So that's super cool. And you can kind of go back and be like, oh, so that's the whole fit. Nice. Um, but like the best thing is like this set. So like you can buy the whole set. I think it's also for like a discount, I want to say. So you can just kind of shop around, being like, oh, this looks neat. This looks neat. You know, la di da di da. And ones that are can't you can't do it, so you can't do it. So that's kind of cool. Different little things. I like it a lot. I think there's a lot of interesting things here. Um, but the closet is probably my favorite thing. You can add different fits to your closet, and then kind of go back and forth and yada yada. Whoa, 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 whoa! Did it just whitewash my character? Excuse me. So apparently, ooh, there we go. Cool. Back to normal. But yeah, I think overall, lots of cool stuff. But yeah, anyways, lots of cool stuff. Very, very fun stuff. Hopefully, I'm better by the time the dive into water research, dive into the water festival, or just the water festival begins. Very excited, uh, and hopefully, I'll be better by then. If you did like this episode, go ahead and smash the thumbs up button. If you're enjoying the series, please subscribe. And as always, God bless, and see you for another episode of Pokemon Go.